Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Coach Craig's Sports. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to be taking a look at the Thursday night football game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles, going through the starts and sits for the game. I'll also talk about the line for this game just a little bit beforehand. But all in all, this should be a relatively quick video, hopefully a little bit of informational video that helps you out, whether it's in fantasy football or if you are betting on this game at all. So we're going to start off with the Thursday night football line. The over-under for this game is 52.5 points. I think there's definitely a chance for this to hit the over, especially with all the injuries on the defense. For the Tampa Bay side, we've seen Philadelphia's defense not be the greatest this year, although they did play pretty well against the Carolina Panthers last week. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a whole different monster compared to the Carolina Panthers when it comes to their offense. Tampa Bay is 7-point favorites in this game. They are likely to cover this spread. They are 7-point road favorites, I should even say, too. So if they were at home, they'd be about 13-point favorites. So that's probably about in line, honestly. The implied point totals for this game for Tampa Bay, 29.75, so about 30 points there. And then for the Eagles, 22.75, so about 23 points there. Once again, should be a relatively high-scoring game. I think there's definitely a chance for this to hit the over as well. So it's definitely not out of the question at this point in time, and should be a good game for fantasy football as well. So then we'll get over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers starts and sits. So Tom Brady, he's going to be a start. Pretty much Tom Brady's a start every week at this point in time. He's played lights out so far this season outside of that New England Patriots game. Then we got Leonard Fournette at running back. Somehow the E on his name did disappear there. I apologize for that. But he's going to be a start as well. You got Gio Bernard, Ronald Jones is in that backfield as well. Neither one of them are going to be starts at this point in time. Unless you're really desperate for a running back in PPR format, then you could take a look at Gio Bernard, I guess, but I assume most people aren't that desperate at this point in time. Then Mike Evans, he's going to be a start. He's played lights out this year besides that first game of the season. One of the favorite targets of Tom Brady in this offense. And, they're going to be missing Gronk once again in this game. So all three of these wide receivers look pretty good. Chris Godwin is a little bit banged up, but he is expected to play. Antonio Brown is a start as well. It should be a pretty good game for all three of these wide receivers. Cameron Brate, OJ Howard at tight end. You're not really looking to start either one of those two, so they're both going to be sits for me. Tampa Bay defense, you could play them here, but I probably wouldn't just because they're so banged up. And if they're not able to get pressure on Jalen Hurts, then it's going to be a high-scoring game either way. So they're probably more of a sit for me this week unless I have no clear better option. And then Ryan Succop at kicker, you're fine to start him as well. Then on the Eagles side, we got Jalen Hurts. He's going to be a start. Miles Sanders is going to be a sit. Tampa Bay has one of the best run defenses in the entire NFL. It's probably going to be a game that they're trailing, so Miles Sanders is going to lose a little bit of his snap share to Kenneth Gainwell in this game. So Miles Sanders is not really somebody I'm chasing this week overall. Then we can come down to Kenneth Gainwell. Kenny Gainwell, as some people like to call him. He is a low-end running back 2 flex play in this matchup in a PPR setting. If you really, really need somebody, you can play him. If you don't, just don't play him. Pretty simple there. Devonta Smith's going to be a start. Jalen Reagor, I know a lot of people kind of hyped him up on waivers this week, but he actually got surpassed by Quez Watkins in snap share last week. So I'm not really trying to go on that train. We've seen Jalen Reagor disappoint time and time again. So he's going to be a set for me. Quez Watkins, if you're in a super deep league, a super deep dynasty league or something like that, you can start him. But I think this is a guy that you want to have stashed on your bench. We've seen it for 1 week where he overtook Jalen Reagor, but if it happens the next couple weeks, he's probably going to be the main factor in this offense. So not anybody I'm going to start this week, but definitely a stash that I want to have on my team. Dallas Goedert, probably going to be out for this game. He's on the COVID list. If he tests negative today and negative tomorrow, he could end up playing. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case, but just keep an eye on it. So obviously if he plays, you can play him. If he doesn't play, you're going to sit him. Pretty simple there. Then Zach Ertz, he's going to be a start. And most of it relies back on Dallas Goedert not playing. But even if he's not playing, he's still seeing a decent target share. It's going to be a game they're probably going to trail. And Tampa Bay has not done very well against tight ends so far this season. Eagles defense, you don't want to start a defense against the Buccaneers at this point in time. So now looking to start the Eagles defense, and they kind of been hit or miss this season anyways. Jake Elliott, the kicker. Yes, it's going to be a high-scoring game. If you have a kicker that's on bye or something, you could pick him up and play him. But otherwise, not really looking to play Jake Elliott. Not the most consistent kicker in the world. But with that being said, this is a quick little rundown on the starts and sits for the Thursday night football matchup. Hopefully you all enjoyed. But with that being said, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. definitely would appreciate it. Helps to build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports, which is one that's truly for you, the viewers, helping you with your fantasy football, helping you with DFS, whether it's NFL or NBA, talking all the different NFL news. I know there's been a bunch of injuries once again this week, so a lot of them are sure going to pop up in that starts and sits video on Saturday as well. And then with that being said, if you are new or current subscribers yet to do so, also hit that notification bell down below. It's going to let you know every single time I post up a video. I'm posting up 5 videos a week right now for NFL content. When we get into NBA DFS, going to be posting up daily videos for that as well. So definitely going to be busy, but definitely excited for everything that's going on in the channel. But with that being said, tomorrow is going to be Thursday, so that will be the Thursday night football single game showdown slate for both DraftKings and FanDuel. Taking a look at that, my player pools, my core captain picks, and trying to help you guys build some lineups. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And then last but not least, special shout out to each and every one of you watching today's video. I truly do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Definitely means a lot to me, and I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day.